Hey guys, me Dave. It is 7/10/2022, so it's Sunday night. I'm sitting here. I was up all night last night. They would not let me get to sleep. Last night was Saturday, so I had a few drinks. They still wouldn't let me get to sleep. I was up all night long. I was eating ice cream cones and finding things to eat and everything else. I apologize for my video that I made this morning at 2:30 in the morning or whatever time it was. I don't mean to talk that personal about myself, about my life and all that stuff. But they do things. So tonight I want to talk about induced illnesses, induced malfunctions, whatever you want to call it. They're induced. They're what they're doing is they're throwing the chemicals off in your brain. They're making your anatomy not working like it should, including your private parts. I get heartburn. They're giving me diarrhea almost every day, and all this stuff. They're doing all these things to me to induce these synthetic illnesses that I don't have. There's nothing wrong with my body, you guys. There's nothing wrong with my body, and they're creating all these problems for me. Well, I can't, the community health center that I go to, I go there and I try mentioning Havana syndrome and everything else. They don't want to hear it, you guys. They don't want to hear it, I go to the hospital and I talk about this, and they do chart about this stuff when I go to the hospital. So going to the clinic does absolutely nothing. They do nothing for me. I mean, they what do they do? They give me Imodium for loose stools and all this stuff. They do nothing for me. It doesn't work. You can't take that stuff every day. I mean, it can cause death. It can do damage to your heart. It can cause all these health problems if you take that stuff every single day. They're making me run to the bathroom almost every single day. They're creating all these illnesses induced. Okay, now my body is not getting the minerals and the vitamins it needs when they make me run to the bathroom all the time. And the chemicals in my brain are off. They're off, you guys. They're creating these. They're messing with the chemicals in your brain, and they're throwing them off. Okay, maybe your testosterone or other things they're messing with. They're causing all kinds of synthetic induced illnesses in our bodies when they hit us like this all the time. They give me heartburn, run to the bathroom. I mean, they mess with your private parts. I mean, my natural feelings are not my own. They're manipulated. My natural feelings are manipulated, and my body is not reacting like it should. It's not reacting like it should, all the way from the brain to the private parts. There, in between the heart, and all the stuff, the digestive system and everything else. They're not, my body is not working like it should. And that's probably why I'm tired all the time. They keep me tired all the time, and they manipulate my body and remote neural monitor me all the time, and they're causing all these manipulated, induced illnesses it's the last time I went to the doctor, I'm like, I told her, I said, it's like, what isn't wrong with me? Well, what brought you here today? They don't want to hear about Havana syndrome and all the problems I'm going through. It's like I'm being manipulated. There's something wrong with my body. There's nothing wrong with my body. I'm being manipulated. All through here, you know? And all this stuff, So I didn't mean to get personal on the video last night. I'm sorry for that. It's just they ruined my life, you guys. I was gonna get married. I had a career. I was gonna start a new career. I had a house, and I could have been set. My fiance could have went to school, and she wanted to get a degree in social work, and all this stuff. I was working to support us. She could do whatever she wanted. And I wanted to get married and have a family and have kids and all this stuff. And they ruin it for you. They ruin it. They make it so your junk can't work. They make it so things can't work. They're putting thoughts in your head while you're making love to your fiance and all this stuff. And they're ruining it for you. And they're trying to turn you into an asshole. I'm not an asshole. I'm a super nice guy, you guys. Like I say, my fiance could have did anything she wanted to do. If she wanted to go back to school and do whatever, I could have supported us. I was working 2 jobs and all this stuff. I could have supported us. She could have did whatever she wanted to do, and I could have took care of her and her daughter. She had a year-old daughter. I could have took care of both of them. I was working 2 jobs. I had a house and everything, and she could have did whatever she wanted to do. And then when she was done, I could have did whatever I wanted to do. Start a new career, be a truck driver, do whatever. Get a good job and all this stuff. So I was busting my ass, trying to support all of us. And they create problems for you. They create fights, trying to get you into fights, turn you into an asshole, manipulating your brain, and all this stuff. And they're still doing it. They're causing all these illnesses. There's nothing wrong with my body. There's nothing wrong with my body. And when they do blood work, everything's normal. Everything's normal. So what they're doing is they're causing all these induced illnesses, and your blood work shows up normal. So it's all induced. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with my body. And they're inducing all these illnesses and everything else. Heartburn, diarrhea, all this stuff. There ain't nothing wrong with me. It's sickening. And this guy's demented. These people are demented in the head. They're sadistic. They're messed up. They're messed up. They're messed up. They're messing your whole body up. They're messing the chemicals in your brain up. They're messed up. So how do we fix it? Do we take supplements? Do we take supplements to enhance our normal feelings? Or what do we do? What do we do to fix this? Because they're messing up our chemistry in our brain and everything else, our chemistry in our body and our digestive system. I mean, it's sick, I'm so sickened by it, you guys. I'm so sick of being tortured and manipulated every single day. I'm sick of it, you guys. I'm sick of this stuff. What do I do? What do I do? How do I escape this? I'm living with a family member. What if she moves? What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? I got 2 dogs. Where am I going to go? Do I, I was looking on Craigslist tonight, do I buy a mini motorhome and load up the dogs and go? They're going to torture my dogs and they're going to torture me to hell if I pick up and leave. What do I do? I'm so stuck. You guys, I'm so stuck. My truck will be paid off next year and all this stuff. And my bills will be paid off. We're going to work on getting my bills paid off. What do I do? Do I buy a camper? Do I buy a mini motorhome to move into? And then what? Head down to Arizona, Utah, Colorado, and live the van lifestyle? What do I do? I don't know what to do. If something happened to my relative, I'd be out on the street. I wouldn't know what to do. I couldn't keep this house up. Barely. Maybe I could keep it up. Barely. I'd have to go on food stamps and everything else. So what do I do? I'm so sick of these guys hitting me every single day, and this asshole sends me to the bathroom every single day. So I'm not getting my vitamins, my minerals, and this stuff's just going through me. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do anymore. I really don't. Do I buy a camper and hit the road? They'll torture Tanner. They'll torture me. They'll torture me and my dogs. What do I do? I don't know what to do anymore. I'm up in the air. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm sick of these people torturing me all the time, you guys. 24/7 and harassment in the neighborhood. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this neighborhood. I'm sick of these scumbags in this neighborhood harassing. They're getting paid and all this stuff. They're drug addicts. They're pieces of shit in this neighborhood harassing us. Doing their street theater. I'm sick of it. What do I do? Do I pick up and leave? I can't do that right now. Do I buy a motorhome? And pick up and leave? What do I do? How do you get out of this situation? They're still going to hit you. If you leave, they're going to torture your dogs. I don't know what to do anymore. I really don't. I'm sick of it. I'm sorry for complaining, you guys, and venting. I've been going through this for almost 2 months, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this guy hitting me every single day and torturing me every single day, give me diarrhea every single day, and hurting our pets and everything else. I'm sick of the fireworks traumatizing Tanner and everything else. I'm sick of it, you guys. Somebody needs to do something and stop this. Somebody needs to stop this. It needs to be stopped right now. So that's my video for tonight. I'm sorry for venting, you guys. I guess I'm gonna cut this off. I'll talk to you guys later.